Hello and welcome to Norwood News. Today is Friday, September 19th, and I'm Krista McDonald. On this week's episode, we hit the farmer's market to find out what people's favorite kinds of apples are. We stop by 1331 Providence Highway for a taste of authentic cuisine you won't want to miss. And we'll show you how you can support a local nonprofit's animal rescue and adoption program. All that and more coming up on this episode of Norwood News. The Norwood High School Drama Department lit up the stage with their vibrant and high-energy production of Mamma Mia! One of NCM's producers, Tim Rose, went backstage with the crew to see how each and every cast and crew member played a vital role in bringing this play to life.
Though you may not hear anything strange right now, if you were here just a few weeks ago at Norwood High School, you would notice the sounds of booming voices, whirring power tools, and lively musical numbers echoing through the halls. I was recently invited to take a special behind-the-scenes look at what was responsible for creating such a strange symphony of sound. Here at the Paul M. Alberta Performing Arts Center, the Norwood High School Drama Department has been hard at work putting together their latest production.
Right now, we're doing Mamma Mia!, which is just an incredibly fun show. Somewhere in the early 80s, they decided to grab a whole bunch of ABBA songs and weave it into the magical and beautiful story that everybody has either heard of or maybe even seen the movie of.
Since the start of summer, this cast has been working tirelessly to bring this vibrant musical to life.
One of the philosophies I have is that it's great to kind of give kids an opportunity to be able to focus and work on a show. So we cast in late May, early June. We started rehearsing in June, and then when July and August hit, the kids were doing 5 hours a day, 5 days a week.
For rehearsals, we have a lot to learn in this musical. There are so many songs and so many dances, so we have separate rehearsals for each part.
Every single day we block dances, we block scenes. We put a lot of work into it, and I think it's paid off.
Many NHS drama shows feature an ensemble cast with varying experience, and Mamma Mia! Is no exception. Volunteer crew members ensure that everyone receives the help they need.
We definitely start with doing group warm-up, seeing where everybody's at for the day, stretching out, making sure everyone's bodies are capable for doing the moves that we are doing for the show, and then we'll just keep that process going throughout.
But it's not just the cast that has to put their best feet forward. There is a whole other side to the stage that serves an equally important role.
So we've been working on the technology since the beginning, really.
So for the technical process, it's a lot more than a lot of people think. For lighting wise, you have to program it, you have to make different programming focus points for these advanced lights, and color, if you want shape or a texture of some sort. Now from an audio standpoint, you have to worry about microphones. You have to think about sound cues and how to help better the show. Tuning the room is huge, and it's really hard to just make sure the room really sounds good. And then it goes to backstage crew. They're worrying about working with the stage manager, the director, figuring out what set pieces go on and off stage. How can they help with actors backstage with quick changes?
Though the days are long and the work is demanding, this cast and crew are here for each other through thick and thin.
One thing that surprised me and that I learned is that everyone's really supportive, and it's it's a very nice environment, and I felt very welcome right away.
And now, with the sets built, the lights and sound cues set, and the actors waiting in the wings, it's time for our audience to buy their tickets, take their seats, and let the show begin. And the crowd goes wild. The show is a hit, and it seems that the cast couldn't be happier with how it all went.
It went amazing. It was so good. We hit every note. We remembered every line. There were no technical issues.
And we had fun. It was very fun.
Oh my
the
God, so
audience
fun.
was energetic, and they had a great time. There was laughter. It was really fun.
Dedicating your entire summer to one project might sound like a high demand for most. But after speaking with the cast and crew of Mamma Mia, it's clear that this production was a true labor of love.
The most rewarding part is seeing how happy all the kids are like after they finish each run.
Doing tech for the show has been great, focusing all on it this summer.
We've made a lot of memories that I'll remember forever, and I'm walking away from the show with, I would say, some best friends.
It's just so wonderful to me that, this particular show resonates still, and this music resonates with young people today. I think the messaging, the harmonies, the music, it's kind of fun, and it kind of unites the generations. Everybody can find something to love in this show.
And so the curtains close on another successful NHS musical, as we wait to see what story will be brought to life next by this talented group of students. I'm Tim Rose, reporting for Norwood Community Media. Thanks for watching.
The Norwood Comprehensive Plan Committee is calling on Norwood residents. The project team is looking to hear the community's input on how to rank the proposed goals set by the committee. Share your thoughts and learn how you can get involved by scanning the QR code on your screen or visiting tinyurl.com/NorwoodCP. When we return, NCM's Brian Boudreau heads to the farmers market with a crisp fall question that has everyone thinking about their favorite pick of the season.
Do you know what the numbers 623, 1072, and 2135 all have in common? They are Norwood Community Media's high-definition community channel on providers Norwood Light, Comcast Xfinity, and Verizon. The community channel is where most of our live broadcasts and productions will take place. So if you're a cable subscriber, don't try and watch a First Down in standard definition. Make sure you're on 623, 1072, or 2135 to watch NCM's community channel in high definition.
NCM visited the farmers market for the Apple Festival and caught up with some familiar faces to ask a simple but pressing question. What's your favorite apple?
We're here at the farmers market during Apple Fest on the Common, and we're going to find out what people's favorite apples are and if there are any other sweet treats or salty treats that they may like. Lee, what is your favorite kind of apple?
Oh, my favorite kind of apple is a Honeycrisp because I like to use it in pies.
All right, now we're here with Joe Greeley. Joe, what's your favorite kind of apple?
I'm partial to Cortlands myself.
All right, I'm here now with Andrew and Kylie of Fit Body Boot Camp. And Andrew, we'll start with you. Do you have a favorite kind of apple?
We were discussing this. I'm not sure. As long as it's sweet and crisp, like crunchy, whatever kind that is. Honeycrisp, I guess.
Yeah, Fuji.
Would describe Fuji or Honeycrisp.
If it has crisp in the name, it's got to be okay. Exactly. And Kylie, how about you?
Probably Fuji apple, I think.
All right, I'm now here with the director of the farmers market, Peter McFarland. We're going to ask him a couple of quick questions. Peter, what is your favorite kind of apple?
Cosmic Crisp.
Okay. We're now here with Allie of the famous Allie's Cookies.
Hello.
Allie, do you have a favorite kind of apple?
Yes, Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp, I don't know if we've heard that one yet. And if you were to have a snack, something salty or something sweet?
Oh, a little bit of both. Savory and sweet.
Okay, and can you give me an example?
Oh, like a cinnamon spice apple pie.
Mentally or physically? Mentally, I go for healthy food. The hands don't always go along with that. So salty, I like salty.
I'm in the same boat myself. Yeah. And if you were going to go grab for a salty snack, what's your first go-to?
Any kind of nut. Walnut, cashew, pistachio. Pistachios are good.
How about you?
Tables have turned. And if Peter McFarland was going to grab a quick snack, something salty or something sweet?
Oh, sweet.
Okay. And you said that with such confidence, I think you already know what you already pictured the snack in your head. What is it?
It doesn't matter. It's like sweet, dark chocolate. I don't, I haven't. The problem is I haven't found too many sweets I don't like. So it's I'm indiscriminate as far as sweets go.
I actually have the same problem myself. I like something sweet. I am an absolute sucker for Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Throw them in the fridge for a couple of days. Nothing better. Now, this might be kind of a loaded question coming from Allie's Cookies, but when you have a snack, something sweet or something salty?
Absolutely sweet.
Give me an example.
Oatmeal raisin is my favorite.
Didn't see that coming.
Salty, for sure.
Sweet and salty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an example.
Peanut butter, Snickers.
And how about you?
Yeah, I might go sweet and salty with like a trail mix. Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, as you can see, quite a wide variety down here at the farmers market today. Something salty, something sweet, different kinds of apples. And in fact, you should get down here now because the season's almost over. You should really enjoy some of the farmers market while you can.
The Neponset Valley Humane Society, NVHS, will host its annual Fall Craft Fair on Saturday, October 4th from 10 to 3 p.m. at the Knights of Columbus Hall at 572 Nichols Street in Norwood. The fair brings together more than 30 local artisans and vendors and serves as a key fundraiser to support the nonprofit's animal rescue and adoption programs. Funds raised through the event provide veterinary care, adoption assistance, and aid for community cats across the region. Neponset Valley Humane Society is an all-volunteer 501c3 cat rescue organization dedicated to the safe rehoming of abandoned animals and to trapping, spaying, and neutering feral cats. Additional details on the event can be found on the NVHS website, neponsethumane.org. On this week's Living Local, we visit Siam Lotus, a beloved Thai restaurant that has called Norwood home for nearly 20 years. From flavorful curries to warm hospitality, it's a Norwood staple you won't want to miss.
Located on Route 1, Siam Lotus offers the best in Thai cuisine. Owner of Siam Lotus, Suri Bandasak, has her heart in her restaurant.
I handle pretty much everything from the kitchen to the front of house by creating recipes, selecting fresh high quality ingredients to greeting customer, or even serving as a waitress sometime as well. That's what I do here. Anything that to make customers happy, that's what I do. Because Siam Lotus is not just my business, it's also my passion, my pride, and my second home.
Suri makes sure everything served is fresh and authentic to her Thai roots.
So to start, I had to, go back to our passion. It's rooted from bringing the high quality fresh ingredients together to create and blend the Thai authentic flavor, of course with care. Everything we made here is flavorful, balanced, and thoughtfully prepared.
For those just discovering the treasure of Thai food for the first time, Suri has some suggestions.
Whether or not you like stir-fry noodles, the fried rice, or the curry, I have a few dishes that I would recommend for sure. One of the signature pad Thai that I'm so proud to share with you, Brian, that it's only for Siam Lotus. We crafted the sauce ourselves so many thousand times to make sure that it's really like Siam Lotus only. To your point, you hear it right, heart is like everything we do with care and everything. And as you can see here, we have such a beautiful dining room, right? The COVID has do so much about businesses, whether or not people still like afraid to come out and they forget about us. And I wanted to remind them how beautiful this place is. It's so welcoming, relaxing, and to know that we, always serve a Thai authentic flavor food to me, of course you can find that pretty almost every Thai restaurant. However, what really set us apart is the atmosphere, the warm welcoming that we strive to create it to, as I said 1,000 times, not about the welcoming atmosphere and places, but also the delicious of food that we offering.
Being located in Norwood, Suri enjoys serving the community that has always supported her restaurant.
I wanted all of our customers to know how grateful we are for the continued support. Whether you are visiting us the first time or you are a regular customer, please know that you are always welcome. You are truly appreciated. And we, on our side, committed to serving fresh, flavorful Thai food with, of course, an outstanding hospitality. And I already looking forward to welcoming you and your friend, your family again and again. Yeah.
To learn more about Siam Lotus, check out their menu online, give them a call, or stop in for a quick bite.
Now we're going to send it over to Sophia Baradinelli with this week's school news.
I'm Sophia Baradinelli, and I'm a senior at NHS. Thanks for watching Norwood School News, and let's check out what's happening in our schools. Did you know that September 17th was National Fox Day? Well, the first and second graders at the Balch found that out on Wednesday, when local author Karen Belanger Richmond visited the Bernie Cooper Park outdoor classroom behind the school and read her book, Clara's Curiosity. Clara's Curiosity is a sweet story about a young girl who notices a family of Maine gray foxes nearby as she looks out her window. This discovery leads to a book full of wonderful observations and questions that Clara makes and asks about the fox family and other things in woods near her home. She is surprised with a pair of binoculars from her father to make close-up observations from far away. The students were gifted with paper binoculars from the Balch PTO and spent some time making their observations and discoveries. The staff and students are grateful to the Norwood Trails Committee, the Community Preservation Act funds, and the Norwood Town Meeting members for supporting this amazing project and creating a beautiful setting for trails, the outdoor classroom, and play area for all to enjoy. At the Callahan School, they're using Kagan strategies in all subjects as well as in the cafeteria during lunch. Kagan is a program focused in student engagement using cooperative learning, where students work in small groups to achieve a common goal. Also at the Callahan, their CARES cards are up and running. Students are earning CARES cards by following Callahan CARES expectations: cooperative, active problem solver, respectful, empathetic, and self-control. At the Prescott School, students were recognized for their completion of NPS Summer Learning Packet. Students in grades 1 through 4 were given an award for their participation in summer learning, with time spent on reading and math skills over the summer. This was a great opportunity for students to see that their work over the summer matters, and to start the school year off on the right foot. Kudos to those readers and mathematicians who participated in summer learning. The Oldham School kicked off their year with a wonderful start, highlighted by our Kindness Kickoff. Principal Mr. Olson read Be Kind to all students, sparking conversations about how kindness can be shown through helping, noticing, and giving. Each class worked together to make commitments on how they will spread kindness throughout the Oldham, setting a positive tone for the year ahead. This week at Little Mustangs Preschool, students have been learning more about one another. Little Mustangs all have special birthdays, families, traditions, and interests. Classes have been noticing what they have the same as one another and things that are different about each other. Students learn that we're all gifts. Our wrapping paper might be different on the outside, but we all have something special on the inside. Students have also been working on learning more about themselves, making self-portraits, birthday cake, math, and practicing learning the letters of their names. Giddy Up Little Mustangs is going to be a fun year. And finally, here's another reminder that the brand new Coakley Middle School will have an open house for the entire community with guided tours of the entire facility on Saturday, September 20th from 10 to 2. This is your opportunity for you to stop by and see the new middle school. That wraps up this week's school news. A big thank you to all the teachers who share their updates. It's thanks to you that we get to celebrate the amazing things happening in our schools each week. Reporting for Norwood School News, I'm Sophia Berardinelli. And now here's Ron Marshalsea with the latest in sports.
I'm Ron Marshalsea, and this is your sports update. The football team had a tough loss against Canton last Friday night with some bright spots and highlights from the Mustangs. Immediately, Kevin Roach found Sam Larkey down the sideline, where Larkey took it all the way for the Mustang TD, and they connected for another passing touchdown right before the half. Roach and Larkey both found the end zone again after an 80-yard kick return by Larkey and a 60-yard run by Roach. The Mustangs head to King Philip this Friday night at 7 o'clock, and next Friday against Shawshene Valley Vocational Tech will be live on the NCM Community Channel at 6 o'clock. And don't miss NHS TV pregame live at 5 o'clock right before the game. The field hockey team hosted Hopkinton on Monday the 15th, taking down the Hillers 3-2. They get a bit of a break to get ready for Medfield on the 22nd at 4:45 at the Warriors' home turf. The girls soccer team lost to Holliston last Thursday and also get a week's time to recuperate as they head to Norton on the 18th at 5:45, which has not been played as of recording this sports update. The Mustangs will then host Medfield on Monday the 22nd at 4:30. The boys soccer team are still battling with close losses to Walpole and Hopkinton last week. The boys are home against Norton on the 18th, which is live on the NCM Community Channel, and we'll let you know what happened in that game as well as their Monday matchup in Medfield at 4:45 on the next sports update. The cross-country team has had some solid matchups with Ashland and Westwood so far this season. Bobby Gray ran a 2-minute PR on the home course against Ashland, and Bridget Flynn moved up to number 3 on the all-time best times list for the Coakley course, officially making her the 3rd fastest in school history. The golf team lost by 1 against Bellingham on Sunday, but since went on a 5-match win streak to put them at 9-3 so far on the year, after beating Holliston, Ashland, and Millis in a quad match at Pinecrest, where Rocco Sheehan shot a 35, which is 2 over for the course, and Max DeLuca shot a 36. They took down Norton by 1 point and then got the big win over Dedham 233-278 on Dedham's home course. Tommy O'Brien and Rocco Sheehan both shot an even par to help lead the Mustangs to their current 9-3 record. They host Weymouth and Bellingham for their next 2 matchups on the 22nd and 23rd respectively, both at 3:30. The volleyball team headed to Hopkinton on Monday and hosted Norton on Wednesday. The Mustangs couldn't grab the win over the Hillers, but got the 3-0 sweep over the Lancers. Maddie Lyons and Zoe Fleming set the tone with serves and sets, and Brenna Forbes was solid all around for Norwood. Their next 2 opponents will be Medfield when they head to the Warriors' home court on Friday the 19th at 6:30, and then they host Stoughton on the 22nd at 5 o'clock. And that is all I have for this sports update. I'm Ron Marshalsea, and Norwood News will be right back after this break.
We're the 2025 field hockey team. We have a game Wednesday at 4:30 against Dover Sherborne. Come and support. If you can't, tune into NCM with Joe Panola and Nora Glynn. Let's go!
The Board of Health was back to work after a summer break. The meetings started with updates and sanitation reports. The board then addressed the town's tobacco regulation, an item tabled in June. The board unanimously approved increasing the distance from schools where retail stores can sell nicotine and nicotine content found in pouches. The Community Preservation Committee met at the Town Hall this week. Chair Catherine Walsh, Cheryl Doyle, and Debbie Homewood recapped the first CPC information session. Based on feedback from that session, they decided to provide a list of Norwood properties, other historic properties, and housing sites that could be eligible for CPC funding. Following that, a status update noted that the CPC will be getting $90,000 back from the Tyler Lawrence Playground due to the state contributing $75,000, among other cost savings. The committee then reviewed CPA pre-applications, including restorations of original annual town records, restoration of the cannon and wheel supporting it in front of the town hall, an inventory of historical assets in the town, and a study of the Shattuck Park stone wall. The CPC will meet again on October 8th. The Middle School Building Committee met for the first time in the Media Center at the brand new Coakley Middle School. Luke Capone of Vertex provided a brief update on the progress of the turf fields, including the ongoing installation of the field goal posts. Following this, Anissa Ellis, also of Vertex, delivered an update on furniture, fixtures, and equipment, FF&E, technology implementation, and the transition process. The committee also announced the upcoming middle school open house for the public will be this Saturday, the 20th, from 10 to 2 p.m. The Middle School Building Committee will meet again on Monday, October 20th at 4:30. The Capital Outlay Committee approved the FY26 to FY30 capital plan. The plan includes an HVAC study of the elementary schools, the replacement of Father Mac's pool, paving, and a new ladder truck. Town meeting will vote on the FY26 capital outlay plan at the November town meeting. The Airport Commission met for the first time this week since May, and representatives from Du Bois and King provided updates on the grant for the fence project and the design of the runway 1735 safety areas. Following that, the airport manager, Mark Raymond, gave the airport manager's report for June, July, and August. Well, that's a wrap on this edition of Norwood News. For the latest updates and stories, be sure to follow Norwood Community Media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in, and from all of us here at NCM, have a great weekend.